Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Devontae, and I sacrificed my time so you don't have to. Tell me why I woke up to this shit, bro. Come on now, man. Even when I'm actively trying my best to be a little bit, like, okay, well, shit, I keep going after AEW. Let me balance it out a little bit because there are some events that, WWE, they're kind of lacking in right now. Here's an opportunity to kind of balance out the field, and then you go and then you do shit like this, and it's like, damn, I can't even help you guys out even slightly with my own commentary because you keep digging yourselves the most unnecessary graves possible. Okay, let me catch you up on the lore real quick. So a couple of months ago, either a month or a couple of months ago, there was this news report circulating around Swerve Strickland and his AEW contract, right? He got it renewed. Apparently, he's now one of the highest paid wrestlers currently in the business, in the industry, period, right now, from a base salary standpoint. I didn't see what they notate as far as what they gave him, but they're paying him a lot of money, right? This slipped, and news and info and word got back to WWE about Swerve Strickland's contract. And mind you, WWE shouldn't be worried about Swerve Strickland's contract, but word came back to them, and everybody got an opinion, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. WWE said that they thought that Swerve Strickland, quite frankly, was getting overpaid, right? So that's the whole lore. This is what Swerve Strickland said on the Breakfast Club yesterday, and I quote, "They only complain when a black person gets paid. I will say that. We shake the foundation of things like that. Oh snap, wait, that's not what we pay. Then why are you calling me? Why are you asking me? If I'm not your concern, then don't worry about it. Don't worry about my pockets or in our money. We're good. You have your talent. You made your decision with me 2 years ago. No hard feelings for me. I keep it moving, and I'm going to figure my way out, and I'm going to build myself up." Bro, this man, you catching feels over what happened 2 years ago. So if you guys don't know, another lore, which I'm pretty sure you're aware of, back in December of 2021, November or December, Swerve Strickland got released by WWE, and he went to AEW. And mind you, he made himself out to be one of the more valuable talents in AEW. But let it be known, for about a good, almost 2 years when working for that company, they buried him. They did not utilize him. If anything, WWE utilized Swerve Strickland a hell of a lot more than what AEW were doing with him for like his first year and a half or so. That's facts. His NXT run does not compare to what he was doing in AEW for the first year and a half. Not even fucking close. But like I said, credit where credit is due. Tony Khan took Swerve Strickland, made him a superstar, gave him a lot of exposure, and look at him now. But to sit here and still catch feelings for what the fuck happened to you a couple of years ago and then pretend as if you were some big uber talent. My dude is talking like he's fucking The Rock or something. You're talking like you're Austin. They passed up on me a couple of years ago, and therefore, at least with Austin in WCW, when he was stunning Steve Austin, he showed potential. No one knew that he was going to end up being the greatest wrestler of all time, but at the same time, he showed potential. Right? You can see him cutting his promos. You can see how he works in the ring. Then he goes to ECW and he shows you his personality. Clearly, you could see the potential if you knew how to guide and you knew how to mold the character. With you, Swerve, there was none of that. There is no seeing where the potential lies. There is no molding the character. And mind you, I fuck with Swerve Strickland. But facts are facts. Who the fuck would have been able to see what you actually became? And honestly, what have you become? You became a garbage wrestler for the most part. Not garbage in the sense that you have no talent. That's actually the sad part. You do have talent. We all know you have talent. You choose to engage in garbage, dumb fuck matches like you did with Hangman Adam Page a couple of weeks ago. That's what you do. That's the climax of your character. Honestly, I'll even say this, and mind you, this is not me shitting on Swerve Strickland. This is me just notating facts. If you want to take that as shitting on Swerve Strickland, then by all rights, go ahead. Let's call a spade for a spade. Let's look at Swerve Strickland since his time on top in AEW. He feuded with Hangman Adam Page. Okay, good for you. Good for you. It was a nice feud when it first started off, and honestly, overall, outside of the dumb fucking matches, pretty good feud. But what did you do after Heyman Adam Page? You became the world champion, right? And who did you defend the championship belt up against? Christian, Will Ospreay, Bryan Danielson. Huh. It seems like 2 out of those 3. No, I'm sorry. Hang on for a second. Carry the 1, carry the 2, give it to... No, I don't think I can probably... On one hand, can I count on one hand how many times he's actually main evented, period, point blank, in general, as a world champion? I'm not talking about just matches. I'm talking about closing out the shows. And that doesn't involve a fucking group of people. So I ain't talking about things like fucking blood and guts. I'm talking about him in a one-on-one promo segment or him in a one-on-one match setting. You can probably count on one hand. You're lucky if you can get 2 hands how many times Swerve Strickland has main evented overall as the world champion. Is that someone who's shaking the foundation of things, Swerve? Huh? How long were you world champion, Swerve? I mean, most of these guys who won the world championship, MJF had it for a year. Jon Moxley had it for a good little minute. Kenny Omega, he had it for like a year too, right? He had it for a good little minute also, right? How long did you have the belt for, Swerve? You won it in April. I mean, last time I checked, April to August is 4 months. Oh, but you shaking the foundation though. Boyo shaking the foundation. I noticed all the people that you went up against, one of those names was Will Ospreay. Why did you go over Will Ospreay, Swerve? I mean, you leave it up to the news reports. It almost felt like Will Ospreay felt sorry for your ass. That can't be true though, right? You shaking the foundation of things. Oh snap, wait. You shaking the foundation, cut. Ooh-wee. And I know you ain't pulling the black card too. Cause last time I checked on Black Twitter. Yeah, that's a thing, folks. I checked on Black Twitter a couple of months ago and they were dogging your ass out. So, let me see if I understand this when it comes to Swerve Strickland. When it's him holding the world championship and he wants all the credit in the world, oh, okay, I don't need Black Twitter. I don't need people trying to put labels on me, which, by the way, I agree with that assessment. You never want any of those things attached to you because you want to stand on your own like a real fucking man. But then you prove yourself not to be a man because when convenient, oh, it's because I'm black all of a sudden. See, I respect race hustlers who at least keep up with the grift. Don't just change up the grift when it's actually convenient for you. When it's you as world champion and you want to be able to stand on your own too, okay, cool, respect. Don't try to label me as this greatest black champ. I want to be the greatest of all time. That's what Black Twitter had a problem with, right? Not verbatim, but for the most part, that's what they had a problem with. They hate it when you separate from the pack. They don't want you to keep that slave mentality. But when it's you now having to have some type of crux in order to virtue signal and complain about, then all of a sudden, oh shit, I'm black again, folks. Shucking and jiving. Let me shuck and jive and do my menstrual for the slaves. Alright. Base, bro. Base. But you know, when it's all said and done though, all your complaints and all your gripes and all your bitching and all your groaning and all your moaning, let it be known that you were one of, if not the worst world champion ever in that company's history. You didn't change anything. The company is still the same. Still fucking sucks. If anything, ratings went down when you were champion, not blaming it on you. Obviously, there are other things that kind of revolve around you, but let's not pretend as if you weren't champion when the company was going down the fucking tubes, sir. Technically speaking, if you really want to go there, just being, fair here. I mean, again, you were the world champion. Theoretically, considering AEW is the worst drawing promotion ever when it comes to mainstream wrestling, and you were the world champion, last time I checked, that makes you the world's lowest drawing world champion in the history of wrestling. Technically speaking, right? Now, again, we could say that's not your fault, but you damn sure didn't help anything, Mr. Foundation, Mr. Shaking the Foundation. What did you help? You didn't help. You contributed. You contribute. And considering that the ratings and the viewership numbers and the attendance and everything that revolves around your company actually doing good is going down and declining rapidly, and you were the world champion, who gets that blame, sir? Who gets that blame? Or do you only get credit when it actually ascends? Credit, never the blame when it's going down, right? That's how these marks talk nowadays. Not just the actual wrestlers, but the fans in itself, right? Whenever something is going good that they like and regarding that company, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, let's give it all the praise in the world. Folks, let's give it all the praise. But as soon as that company starts to go down, oh, it's all these extracurricular activities that are going on at the moment. Oh, it's football. Oh, it's color cording. It's cord to cable cording. Okay, I see how it is. We're just not gonna be consistent in our principles here. But when it's all said and done, Mr. Swerve Strickland, all this attitude, unwarranted at all. Even Austin, sooner or later, when he hit the top, understood why Eric Bischoff never actually, re-signed him. He understood while he sent them that fax. He understood that. You still need growth, sir. You still need humbling. You're still immature. You're still sitting there thinking to yourself why they don't like me. When they're not worried about you, bruh. Them sending you a contract is them saying that they're interested in you. That's a good thing. That's saying that you're making progress, you're making strides. And look, low be it for me to sit here and say that you shouldn't think to yourself, hey, I want to prove these guys wrong. But to sit here and pretend as if you were actually a somebody, to pretend as if they passed up a chance of an opportunity, they passed up they passed up Hulk Hogan over here, bruh. Check it out. They passed up Hulk Strickland, folks. Swerve Hogan. When I swerve, when I drive, brother. Swerve when I drive, brother. They passed this nigga up right here. They think he doing something. Okay. It's good to have the attitude. It's good to have the arrogance. I fuck with that. You didn't deserve the money you got from Tony. You didn't. Metrics is my friend. Metrics disputes your fucking reality. Metrics bring you out of fantasy world into reality. What numbers have you produced, Swerve? Huh? Does your merchandise equate the amount of money that you should be recuperating percentage-wise back? I would think that the contract that you have, if you were to take that from the merchandise, then theoretically you owe Tony Khan some money, because there ain't no motherfucking way in hell I'm here to believe that, let's just hypothetically say he's making, let's say, I don't know, $4 million, right? They said one of the highest contracts in professional wrestling today. Okay, let's hypothetically say $4 to $5 million, right? Let's just say that. There's no way in impossible fucking all hell and titty fucks am I going to sit here and believe that $5 million worth of your merchandise has been sold. Not in the parameters of what you're going to be making back. Let's hypothetically say it does. Again, either A, you owe Tony some money because he overspent on your dumb ass, or B, and this is how I'm thinking right now, okay, well, carry the 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war. I'm pretty sure your merchandise is at most maybe 90% of what you're actually going to be recuperating back from that contract in itself. Meaning what I'm saying is there's legitimately no ROI as far as your merchandise being spent based off of the contract that you're getting. But you're going to sit here and you're going to tell me that WWE should have spent more money on you, buddy? Oh, you make me laugh, sir. You make me laugh. Oh, golly gee willikers. No, bro, they did the right thing. They wanted to test the waters. They see that you're an over character right now, and they thinking to themselves, oh, okay, well, he's actually getting over in this company. I wonder what we can do with him in this company right here. Never mind also that, sir, last time I checked, the person that's in charge right now, say what you want about Triple H, and there's a bunch of criticisms that you could lie upon Triple H's feet. He never released you. I think that's a Vince McMahon call. I think that was underneath Vince McMahon's regime. I don't think Triple H did anything back to you. I think Triple H, for the most part, probably gave you the stepping stone in order to get over to AEW, considering how he treated you in NXT, sure. Oh, but we're not going to think about that, right? Everybody has to be grouped in and generalized. Like I said, it's like the Black comment that he made. Generalize the group when it actually means that the onus can't go on you, but you stand on your own too. You're the only individual that matters when you have to take all the credits. Huh? You see, I hate people like this. I hate arrogant sons of bitches like this who can't reflect off of what the hell they brought to the table or what they didn't bring to the table. It's like you have that coworker, right? Starts working or she starts working. They fucking suck. They're fucking terrible. They're horrible. It's like they never had a job ever in their fucking life. You chew them out plenty of times. Other associates, they make fun of them. They know that they suck. They know that they're shit. So eventually what happens? They quit the job. They go get a completely different job, right? I had this attitude before. I'm dead ass serious. Go like motherfucker over here working fucking turning tires and shit, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And they quit, and then they eventually go work at fucking Burger King and become a manager. Good for you. I like my burgers actually well done. And then they come back and they're like, I got a blue shirt on. I got a uniform shirt on. I'm a manager somewhere else. Oh, I bet you would have kept me because my work ethic. Nigga, I want to catch you. I want to catch your black ass. What you talking about? No! Just because you actually did the thing over there has nothing to do with what the fuck you were doing at the time when you were with me. The fuck are you talking about? No siree, Bob. Absolutely not. I'm happy. Your work ethic showed that you're actually improving. If there's an opportunity, if you want to jump back on, okay. Well, at the very least, it looks like that you got the grind on. Like, you know how it feels to work. It feels as if I can mold you and we can kind of make you into something a lot more bigger than what you're currently doing right now at this fucking low-end paying job compared to what the fuck you could be making over here. But you're going to sit here and try to throw it up in my face. Nick, bro, you are a small fish in a small pond, and then you went to a big pond, and now you're a big fish, and I have this metaphor completely fucked up. But you know what I'm trying to say, right? No, my dude, you ain't get bigger. You ain't get faster. You ain't get smarter. You ain't get taller. You just started to use your brain a lot more. And that's the first step, is using your brain. When you use your brain like Sir Strickland used his brain, then you're not really using your brain not to as much capacity. Look, this video has gone long enough. All I'm doing right now is frying up Swerve Strickland. I just don't like this. I hate wrestlers who think like this. I think wrestlers who try to put more stock into their, virtual arrogant purse than what the fuck is afforded to them. They didn't keep you because you weren't ready, bro. Then you go to AEW and, hey, you prove that you're ready for them. You put yourself on WWE's, microscope. You did it. Congratulations. But to pretend as if you now going down to the minor leagues for the most part, killing it in the minor leagues, and thinking that WWE should hire you back for the exact same amount of money that AEW, and mind you, he didn't say all that, but what I'm saying is that's what I'm kind of getting out of this, right? Oh, you didn't want me, they want me. So, and it's not even like saying they have to burn the bridge. Like, bro, you could have just turned that shit down and just kept on going, but you got in your feels. Typical me generation mentality, bro. You glow up, but you never grow up. Let me know your thoughts down below as far as how you feel about the commentary. Let me know how you feel about Swerve Strickland's thoughts and what comes across to be a complete immature, tall fucking Riri baby. Talking about why people don't like him when he has nothing to offer at the time. But now that he has something to offer, people like him, and that's just making his brain explode. He can't understand how this logic works. Whatever, man. 2024. Can't live with it. Can't live without it. You definitely want to live without it. As always, my name is Devontae, and I'll be catching you guys later. The deuces and a P eyes.